Hello, this is my submission for the Professional Dispositions Assignment. So to answer the first question, I think the dispositions that I possess that will make me a successful teacher is my passion and my willingness to inspire and motivate students through education. And I think there is a difference between wanting a career that is making a difference and that is fulfilling, but I believe that this career is great for me because of my passion for education. And to inspire students through learning. I do just have a love and a gift for teaching that I will utilize in my future career, which is exciting for me as a future teacher. And also as a person, I just consider myself to be someone who's caring and patient and diligent, and I believe that these will all serve me well as a future teacher, and is why I decided to go into teaching as well. For the second question, I think a disposition that I need to work on as a future teacher would be to make myself more culturally aware. I'm someone who did not grow up in a diverse area or school system. It's just not ignorance by choice. It's just ignorance that's unintentional because I grew up in an area where people were just like me, in a school where people were just like me. So I think that really making sure that I can understand my students' backgrounds and cultures and belief systems without, being unintentionally ignorant to these differences. And I can do this by educating myself and by asking questions and getting to know my students on a deeper level just to make myself more aware. For the third question, bias affects teaching, I believe, by taking our own perceptions of culture, gender, and learning differences, which were listed in the question. I think that our bias just takes our perception of these things and it just automatically makes it reality or fact, which of course is not true. I think that this just only prevents us from seeing the stories of others through our own lens, when really we need to just break down that wall. And it really does put up a wall between teachers and students if we're only basing reality off of our own perception. So putting ourselves in other people's shoes and not having bias when it comes to our students. And for the fourth question, as for using feedback and data to adjust our own dispositions, I think it's easy for people to make excuses or defend themselves before owning up to their actions. And I think that the purpose that evaluations and student data serves isn't to tear us down or to make us feel like we're bad teachers. I think that it really is to build us up. And if we do not take this information into consideration, it really is useless. So there is a reason we do get a certain evaluation that we get, or we are encouraged to make a certain adjustment or improvement. So instead of defending ourselves and just not believing that we need to work on certain things, just accepting that it is normal to improve and it is normal to be lacking in some areas, because we're all human as teachers. We're not perfect. So I think that this just allows teachers to be the best that they can be for their students, and it is important to consider all those details and just being open-minded to the differences that we can make to become better educators.